Don Calhoun.
And I'm Dwayne Coos, and we're co-authors of the book Dancing with the Elephant. Thank you for joining us today. We have another great topic for you, one that might have a bit of mystique in the sense of this word called transference.
Transference. Boy, is this a concept that is going to take a little bit of energy on your part to fully understand. Transference, at its basic core, is the hypothesis that you and I in life, no matter what happens because of a built-in survival mechanism that we all have, that we will transfer our responsibility or our guilt or our understanding of a subject onto somebody else. And so, Dwayne, to illustrate that effect, is no different than in my work environment or in my relationship. For example, my wife and I have an argument. Let's say it's a meaningless argument over not much, but I will very naturally have a tendency to blame her for that argument. It's her fault. She made the mistake. We take that to a work environment, and we can see that happen daily in a work environment where an employee, and I have enough employees, and please don't watch this, but they never come up and say, I made the mistake, it's my fault. No, they transfer their responsibility or their energy onto somebody else. So it is literally a control concept, as you want to explain to the audience.
I'm going to give it another spin. Go back to the moment that you fell in love. The very first moment
I like
that you fell in love, okay? And what was it about that person that just grabbed you? And I'll hypothesize, I'll challenge you. How often did that person essentially fill in the gaps of who you weren't? You know what I'm saying? You were maybe you're a quiet type. Well, that person you fell in love with was all full of energy and was gregarious and just out there in your face, and that helped balance who you were and what you thought the world needed to be. But here's the catch-22. When we do that and we transfer that power saying, oh, my spouse will take care of that. I don't need to be responsible. It's another part of this thing called transference. And what we're concerned about and why we're talking about it today is that actually it becomes a roadblock. It becomes a roadblock in terms of what my cosmic legacy, my purpose, and my destiny can be, because I'm not taking responsibility.
Yeah, and so the real in question again is, why would this be important to you? Well, the converse of that is, why wouldn't it be important to you? The first journey is to literally clean the mirror of your perceptions or lack thereof of our perceptions. The reason why we have a circle of trust, the reason Dwayne is so important in my life, is Dwayne is able and good enough a friend that he can literally help clean my perception of who I am, because he is blunt, honest with me to say, hey, Calhoun, you're disillusional here. You aren't looking at this correctly. And I may not realize how powerful this subject of transference is, and how I don't own up to things, and it takes a true friend to be a true friend to tell you how it is. So literally identifying and asking yourself, how is it that you block or transfer guilt, whether it's on your spouse or children, your workers, but identify where and when that is, and just realizing that's a real concept in your life.
Take a few moments today and think about that. Where are you relinquishing? In the end, it becomes your power, but you think that through this transfer, life is better. Think about it today. Where does it take you? Thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed today's information and would like to receive 20 free videos
20 free videos that cover the key questions that people usually ask about dancing with the elephant, you can go to dancewiththeelephant.com.